welcome back Scizor Squad to another rank match replay. Today I got a 5-stack for you. I was running Garchomp. This is a special one. We're gonna just dive right in. This is special because once upon a time I played Garchomp live on Youmuus' stream intentionally to get hard constructive criticism. So I wanted to learn it, and Phil was playing with viewers, and I forced myself into an awkward position, uncomfortable position, and there's clips of me. There's a stream I did for Phil's birthday. And there's clips of him yelling at me about all the mistakes I was making. So I wanted to hear all the problems I was having so I could hear what he has to say about it. Because it's either that or I pay for coaching, which I've done. I've paid for Phil Youmuus' coaching. So I inted right there a little bit. You know, I thought I greeted after this Umbreon. I told Montel that, but I did cost us, you know, a disadvantage early here. They get the berries. You know, they're off to a decent start down here. I had 𝗟𝗚𝗓𝗧, who is our jungle, gank topside, because 𝗚𝗓𝗓 early game is great, and this is a safer gank. This was not for certain. So the one thing about this composition is, you know, Mar usually plays Luca or Tree or 𝗚𝗓𝗓, and his 𝗚𝗓𝗓 is early game, so I was thinking, yo, I'll just play a late game Mon. You know, to bring balance to that, because Mar's gonna fall off late game, but his early game presence is very valuable. And so on 𝗚𝗓𝗓, Mar understands that he's becoming the engage tool at Ray, and so I path in a way and forsake the this pad because it's already lost. I'm thinking, yo, I'm gonna get this. Liz is like, and I think about it and I say, Liz, you take blue. You're gonna benefit from that. If I'm gonna take one, I should take red. And so we agree. We handshake. You know, like ideally I don't want to take this from Liz. Ideally, I got more value down here, but like I'm not gonna get value by coming down here and getting destroyed again. So I just have to find the value and level up. It's just gonna be growing pains until we get Garchomp. So we're here early. Liz is slightly delayed. They're coming in from the top side. I let them know I'm gonna push jungle this way. And then we look and clear as fast as we can. We get it. Gren's, you know, he may be a Greninja already. And they may have level advantage, but he's late. You know, Liz was late too. But again, it's okay to be late. We need the Garchomp fed right now. Liz is being patient. Liz steps forward when Liz sees an opportunity. Mar is aggroing as he should, and I'm trying to get any value I can. So I start autoing. We get the Umbreon, and then next I'm calling to look at Decidueye. Liz is on one, has to back off. Unfortunately, I'm the only one on Desi right here. But I think we trade. Basically, I take Desi, And so like already going here and doing this was much more value than coming back down here and dying again, right? Because he was Desi, and we just, you know, like I'm almost there. I'm almost there. As in, I'm almost to Garchomp. We forsake this pad in anticipation of the Indeedys we get. You know, they have to go here. You know, Serena probably wants stacks. Okay, fine. Cool, stack. Break that, please. Break it before 2. Give us Indeedys. Give us more experience. You know, they're left to waste time on a Claydol and rotate bottom. We're over here. So they respond. Liz being patient. Exposed, but Liz jumps out. Goated play. Like, she nearly had the Desi. Trying to put it in a position where I can catch all the action. Unfortunately, Liz gets stuck with Umbreon. Ideally, she would want to be on that. There's nothing to do. If she runs, she risks dying. She can run now. And the Desi misses. But it was enough distraction for Mar to apply pressure, or me to apply pressure in on this engage now. So Liz did a job, and so did everybody else. This is like almost, in my opinion, played perfectly. Probably not perfectly, but close enough. You know, we break. We're aware we're giving them these. But we destroy the flux, and then we are saying, you know, we took this disadvantage and we turned this into advantage. So, you know, this is in a good position for them because they can overcap high on it. They didn't break this, so they're not, you know. But we brought the fight here, and now we're winning the fight. I say that, and Liz goes down, but, you know, we're feeling pretty good. D does a good job getting down here and getting vision. While we're making them focus here, Mar slips away to do this. They get the secure on the Registeel, but we just go in after them. I go down, so nothing too pretty yet from my Garchomp play. You know, so far, I think Phil, from the time I first tried Garchomp till now, there's monumental difference. However, I still think Phil would have a lot to say about my play so far. So I'm not going to pretend to know everything on Garchomp, but I know enough. And I hear Phil in my head. I can't unhear all the things. So we get Garchomp. My sweet little Montel on Comfy. He reminds me he needs to stack. We work on getting his stacks. Meanwhile, this fight erupts, and we spend a lot of time down here. Unfortunately, I can't rewind in this view. But Mar gets value, this breaks, you know, and they all have to respond to the spilled milk. It's an analogy like don't cry over spilled milk. So they came up here to clean the spilled milk. It's already too late because we're going to make another mess. It's already too late. We're going to make another mess. So, like, and if they break this, we want them to break it. We would rather them break it now than at 2. I eject combo in to deliver 𝗙𝗏𝗕𝗏. 𝗙𝗏𝗕𝗏 needs some points. I troll and take this one. I should have gave that one to him. He gets this one. Now, I believe he's either 5 or 6. He finagled earlier when we were fighting here. He finagled some stacks in there off of the Slowbro scores. And so they won, like, you know, we had a mission, and the mission was to get 𝗙𝗏𝗕𝗏 a stack. We got that. He should have had 2, so that's my bad. And, you know, they're getting in good position here. What are we doing? Well, you know, we want the 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏s. I had unfortunate snapback there. And I think I miss another combo here. Yeah, I do the combo, but I don't land on a target. So they're doing a good job, like, playing off of me. Maybe if I didn't use eject over here, I would have been able to land this easier. But this is where Garchomp, my Garchomp, starts to become a threat for them. So you know, they get this, I believe. It is only a Regice. Actually, I forget. Maybe Mar steals this. Yeah, Mar knows he's on a solo mission. I was going to path down here and assist with this, but I said, no, I'm not going to make it in time. So I actually recall and coordinate us to move to this preemptively. They're starting to catch on to what we're doing and that they're failing to do the same thing. So, you know, they have Serena up there. I think Mar gets this. Yeah, Mar gets this. So, I mean, that was there. They had all the position. We went in, punched them in the face. They won that engagement. Mar comes back and steals it. Omega value. We're talking about 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 falling off late game. That's how you use 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 late game. Right there. Right there. That's how you use 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. So, very good job for Mar. Mar also sets up an opportunity for Liz to come in and potentially team wipe. Except for the Serena, of course. I'm going to pivot up here now. I do want to watch both. It's unfortunate I can't. Serena comes up. We're doing the same job. And here's the true... This is where I know I've gotten better at Garchomp. Serena ults me. It's 3:30, so I say I can ult, and I just decide to do it. Serena's doing a good job juking me. However, I did eject in there and landed a couple of those. And from here, this looks crazy. 𝗙𝗏𝗕𝗏𝗏 puts the ult in. I miss my combo, but I get back into the grass. And I say, you know what? Fight me. I'm going to regen. I'm going to stack my... This isn't working. I need to remember the other bit that Garchomp can do. I start building my autos. and I say, out-secure me. It can't. I win. I'm sure Phil will say some of my combos look redacted. I miss. There's a lot of misses. But there's some major clutch moments. And this one being the start of it. So right now, we feel good about our position, but we're not in the lead. And so... Yo. Yeah, we go to farming. Maybe I should have just recalled. They're trying to get vision on Liz. We're just trying to collect the farm we can and set up for Ray, which is in 30 seconds. This fight erupts, and I'm thinking this is a trap. We don't have sight of these two. And 𝗚𝗢𝗡 is getting information on us and gets out. So we got this combo collapsing on us. And we got Serena looking this way too. Liz is farming the Indeedee. This is what I would want Liz to do. Liz needs to be ready for Ray. So we're gonna pan back down here. D gets took out, but D did a lot of valuable things. D is one of the most goated defenders I know. And D helped Montel stack. D helped get Mar online. D provided vision. Like, I don't have anything bad to say about D's Slowbro. It's wonderful. Right now, I think Montel needs to be on me, but there's nothing wrong with how it is. He can't, from this angle, he can't get on me safely. I think he should have been on me to begin with, but, Montel, it's not like Montel isn't getting value. So, and I mean, that's kudos to Montel. I don't like Comfy because it puts teams in a 4v5. And yeah, you help one Mon be better, but you're losing a piece when it's attached to you. Essentially, it's 4v5. But one queen piece, or king piece, if you will. In chess, queen is, king is the win condition for checkmate, but queen is... So, in that sense, king is the most valuable piece, but queen is the most utility piece. And so, that's my criticism here about who Montel is on and why. But it's fine. Montel is alive and ready. And so, from this angle, they probably feel like they have the advantage. They have all their alts. I like Liz's position. Mar is retreating because he's waiting for the other two. Mar plus D is our engage. A little bit of Garchomp too. So Mar's just patiently waiting. Trust me, Mar wants to go fight. But this is a lot. This displays our growth and synergy. The absolute patience and mindfulness not to just go fight this and start the fight. Desi starts poking. And here's why we're all here, and here's why this is a video. So they're threatening Rip now, and turn to look at Zera. Liz gets an Omega Crazy engage. However, I think Liz would want to have waited for the Slowbro Azu engage. This is still juicy though. Liz sees an opportunity, takes it. Montel is on Liz. It's clutch. I'm looking to threaten the shred, but I'm not going to go all in on the shred. I wait for my opportunity, and I build my autos, and we just team wipe and win. Liz does a good job juking. We scored down here, and I carry Montel to his score. I think Liz takes out Desi, gets a score, even though Liz doesn't have shield. I beat up Serena again. I get another score, and we just win. Mar just gets to chill. D's excited because D's Ultra 4. So definitely my Garchomp can get better, but now there's not just redacted Shingo playing Garchomp. There's educated Shingo playing Garchomp online. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the lore and the updated progress of my Garchomp play. I hope you enjoyed the 5-stack video and the content. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It means the world to me. And I hope you all are having a great day. We'll look at the stats. So yeah, not the best, but not the worst. Progress. Again, hope you're all having a wonderful day. God bless. I love you all. And smell you later.